Coming into Christmas this year, I encourage you to read the accounts of Jesus' birth in the Bible. And when you do, you may be struck by the fact that only 2 Gospels out of the 4 even mention it. You might be quite surprised too by how short these accounts actually are. Both the book of Luke and the book of Matthew dedicate the first 2 chapters to Jesus' early life and story. Now Luke goes into a bit more detail, but still it doesn't really take that long to read. And Matthew's account covers the first 3 decades of Jesus' life in less than 3 minutes. I timed it. Isn't that crazy? The most important birth in the history of the world, the central figure of the Christian faith, Christ himself, and you can read all there is to read of his younger years in just a few minutes. That's outrageous. I've thought about this quite a bit lately, wondering what happened in the middle there. He's born, he's a baby, then he's a toddler, then there's a brief mention of him as a child, and then suddenly he's an adult being baptized by his cousin. What a whirlwind. No mention of his teenage years, his 21st, his studies, where he traveled. All of that is just left out. Why? Well, apart from the fact that most people couldn't really read or write back then, and hardly anybody knew who he was until he started performing miracles, I reckon it wasn't included because probably not that much happened. I think Jesus' early life would have been quite a common story. Day after day, not really much going on. Ask yourself what you were doing specifically on this day 12 years ago, 2009. Unless it was like your wedding anniversary or your birthday, you probably got no idea. Just another day when you went about your business. And even if you look back and think, no, I do remember, 2009, I was just starting this new job or going through a hard breakup. Maybe you're in hospital, recovering from a surgery. You probably can't remember specific moments or encounters from that day. Yet you would have filled that 24 hours just like every other, with something. My point is, most of our lives are kind of mundane when you look back on them like that. But go to anybody's funeral and you'll hear endless stories of incredible things that they did, memories they shared, challenges they faced, and the beautiful life that they had the gift of living. Have you ever felt like your life was kind of boring? Your days repetitive, like nothing's really happening and time's just sort of ticking by day after day? Well, you're probably not alone. These days we're constantly told that we need to get out more, taste and see, experience more, get an exciting career and then get a side hustle, dominate your field, achieve your dreams, get rich quick. We try and fill our day with constant dopamine hits. Our phone, we've got it in our pocket, it's our go-to whenever we've got a quiet moment. Silence? Ooh, yuck. Put on some music or a podcast and drown that out. Contemplation? Gross. Let me scroll online and let other people think for me. Self-reflection? I ain't got time for that. Got to keep moving. I'm too busy. Plus, we know we won't like what we see. No wonder our society is plagued with stress and anxiety and burnout. We aren't made to live like this. And I don't say any of this to try and make you feel bad, because I'm guilty of all of that too. But I know it isn't right. This can't be the way that we were designed to live. Jesus said, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. For I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." If you're tired coming into this Christmas and that verse feels like an invitation, then God wants you to know that it is. He has something far better for us, and it isn't what we're currently doing. We see it when we slow down, when we appreciate the beauty around us, when we sit eye to eye with someone that we love and we just listen. My challenge to you as we go into summer holidays in a season of potential rest is to celebrate the mundane. Be fully present in whatever moment you find yourself in, and fight for breaks in your day where all you do is stop.